Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And what I've got for you today is the first island, Narukami Islands, enigmatic pages, locations, Toki Tales prologue as they call it. I'm going to show you the locations of all 10 pages, and then at the end I'll put them together and see what it gives us, if anything at all. So let's get into the first page. And so for the first page, you want to come up to Jinren Island at the very top of Narukami Island. You want to go to this waypoint here for one specific reason. What you're going to do here is you're going to jump off the eastern ledge and just glide down to this platform here. If you haven't picked it up already, there should be a little sparkly here on this box that will give you a metal key. The reason you want that metal key is because then you're going to jump over to the actual main island over here towards this massive pylon, or whatever you want to call it, and then you're going to want to try to climb up to this cage right here. Now, I would usually use Kazuha and Zhongli to get up there, but because not everyone has these characters, I will just try to get up there by climbing. So, come up to this ledge here, and just like kind of jump up till you get to the top, and then we'll glide down when we get there. And so when you get to about here, you want to just jump off the ledge and slowly but surely glide down to the box. And then if you have the metal key and you get up to this door here, you'll be able to unlock it and then also interact with the enigmatic page that is inside the cage. But that's the first page. Let's go on to the second. Okay, and so for the second page, what you're going to want to do is, if you haven't already, do the Around Me puzzle. To do this puzzle, you'll first have to obviously complete a bunch of the Konda Village stuff. If you've done the Shrine Maiden quest here with Kazuri or Kazari, I can't remember her name, you do that quest and you'll get given a memento lens. And then, to unlock the underground area of the Around Me, you'll have to jump into this little well area, use the memento lens on the 3 statues of the little Earth Kitsune, and then that will open up the door to get down underneath the actual Around Me, and then you'll be able to explore and get a bunch of stuff done. Do that before you obviously jump into here, because you can't even jump into here without doing that. But once you've done all that and you've explored this place to your heart's content, before leaving and exiting through that door right there, you're going to want to come around to this pillar here with the little broken down, whatever you call this, and you'll be able to get the second page for the Toki Tales prologue. And that right there is the second page. And just after the second page, I thought I could chain these two together because they're really close by. For the third page, after getting the second page, you want to unlock this door by getting both of the Sealies from inside this area into these little stones here. Then this door will become openable. Instead of jumping down, you just want to follow the edge along until you can get outside next to the sea. And once you get down here, you'll be greeted with a little bit of encampment with some pots and a boat. And if you've also been doing that event, it should be right next to this event thing. In this boat, you'll find the third enigmatic page. And there you go, that's the third enigmatic page for the Toki Tales prologue. And for the fourth page, what you're going to want to do is come down or over to the waypoint here at the Around Me. And then from here, you're going to want to jump towards the Narukami Shrine massive mountain here. And you want to stay high in the air. And then if your eye's like a hawk, you'll see this little sparkle here on a ledge, broken down kind of. Land right here and you'll be able to pick up the fourth enigmatic page. And for the fifth page, you want to either travel to the Around Me waypoint right up here, or you can travel to Konda Village and just go along the shore picking up chests as you go. But specifically for the page, travel up to the Around Me here and get yourself located on the shoreline here. If you're on the shore, that's fine. If you're not, that's also fine. You want to look for this kind of little crevice in the ground where you'll see a bunch of crates inside with a few of these tanuki. If you keep on exploring inside the cave, whatever you want to call this, you'll come across a shrine, and on this shrine, now I'm not exactly sure, this is one of the first ones I picked up, but on this shrine here, you will find a sparkly, and that sparkly is the 5th enigmatic page. And for the 6th page of the enigmatic type, you want to come to the Narukami Shrine here and make sure that you are level, I believe it's 17? Is it 17 or is it 6? I can't even remember what level it is. There's a specific level you need where it lets you go through intermediate barriers. If I just go here, you need to unlock level 3 to, which one is it? 6? You need level 6, or you need the 6th buff, rather, I should word that properly. You need the 6th buff, which comes from level 17. Is that correct? It is. So you need level 17 with the actual tree here, which equates to about what? That's a few hundred, I think about 300 plus sigils, electro sigils. But the reason you want that is because then it lets you go through intermediate barriers, and then what that allows you to do is jump behind the Narukami Shrine tree and just glide for a bit until you see this Electrogranum here on this floating island. Once you land on the island, pick up the Electrogranum, and then down here towards Narukami Shrine, you jump down again, and you'll be able to see, if you haven't already explored here, you'll see an Electro Wall here. This Electrogranum now, if you've gotten level 17, will allow you to go through this Electro Barrier. After you've gone through here, obviously you'll also be greeted with an Electroculus, but for the purpose of this video, you'll be greeted with the 6th page of the enigmatic type right here for Toki Tales Prologue. And for the 7th enigmatic page, you're going to want to come up to this top right island here of Narukami Island, and you can either get here by going to Kamisato Estate and getting this Wave Rider here, or you can go to the Around Me and try to get this Wave Rider and go directly across. But either way, you just want to get up to this island here. Now obviously if you get here your first time, there will be a massive bubble if you haven't done a certain quest. Now, to quickly explain what you have to do, like in one of the previous ones to get to the Around Me, you need to again do that village, or Konda Village quest, my bad. Konda Village quest, you need to do that one, where you do a bunch of the stuff with the Shrine Maiden and you solve a bit of a mystery, and then you talk to that, what's her name, Kanzari, I don't even know her name, Akari, the Shrine Maiden. You do a bunch of stuff and you get the Memento Lens. It's all leading up to having the Memento Lens. A lot of the stuff in Narukami Island, you need the Memento Lens. Then, when you get the Memento Lens, to get to this specific area here, you want to go to this island here. At the center of the island, you'll see a little hole with one of those little Kitsune statues that you can actually use the Memento Lens on. You use it on that, you'll get an Electroculus, and the ground will disappear from there. You'll be able to go down underneath the ground and pretty much go underground towards this island here. Then they will shoot you up and you'll end up on that island, the bubble will disappear, and you'll be able to go there naturally. Now that takes us up to getting onto the actual island and where the page is. So when you get to this island, either through the normal method of going under the ground, or because I've done that a while back and I can get here normally, get onto this little shipwreck here, boat, don't know how else to describe it, a little rundown boat, go to the very peak, and if you go to this location right here, I don't know what part of the boat, this is the starboard bow, let's call it. You go to here, you'll find the 7th enigmatic page. And for the 8th page, we're going to jump back to Rito. And I don't know how I missed this one early on. I had to come back and search here again. But for this one, you want to go to Rito, and you kind of want to go towards the exit side, towards the actual main island. Once you go towards here, you'll see the little exit stairway here with a little guard, Kobayashi, Kanjo Commission Officer. Right next to him will be a table with the enigmatic page on it. I have no clue how I missed this, but it's a very early one. The enigmatic page will be right here on this table. And for the 9th page and second to last page, again, I don't know how I missed this one. I was doing the Konda Village quests and I somehow missed it, but that's where it is. It's in Konda Village. You're going to want to travel to this waypoint, and if you've done the Konda Village quest, then this is going to help you go into the final one as well. But you want to go over to Konda Densuke, the village chief, and his house right here. You'll see a few NPCs, but the waypoint's right there across this little bridge, and it's this little piece of paper here on the stool. I don't know why I never picked it up, but there it is. That's the 9th enigmatic page. And for the final page here, we're going to go nowhere from the previous one. We're going to be right in front of Konda Densuke's house. And once you're in front of his house, you're going to want to go to the back of his house. Now, this is where you're going to have to do that Konda Village quest again. I'll reiterate, the quest starts over here by this first waypoint where you talk to a shrine maiden and she talks to you about a lot of things, and then she takes you to Konda Village where you have to do a bunch of quests. Do that quest first, get that done and dusted, and then the quest will actually take you into this area, but you're going to go into the Konda Village well. You have to do that quest to get a key to get into here, but that's that. Once you get that key, you open the Konda Village well, you just jump in, if I can even do that, but there you go, you jump in and you'll be greeted with this location. Now, what you're going to want to do is just follow the path normally along. It's kind of a bit tricky here because there's water and different levels, but yeah, just follow the path along and then you'll get here and you'll be in this massive open area. Now you can obviously do the puzzles here and then come back for this page later, but if you're here strictly for the page, then you pretty much you can bypass everything here and just jump down to the bottom level. Once you're here, you'll be greeted with a few barrels here. That's why this is actually kind of a hidden spot. In front of this hole here that you can only just get through is 2 barrels that pretty much hide it perfectly. What you're going to do is break those barrels, and then if you go further, you'll find an Electroculus. I've already picked it up, but there's an Electroculus over there. If you're looking for the page, then you'll want to take an immediate left, and you'll look up and you'll see a bit of a shiny through the rock formation. Keep climbing up. You'll be greeted with the final and the 10th enigmatic page for the Toki Tales prologue. And that's the 10th page. And jumping back up to Konda Village to put the pieces of the paper together. Obviously, we go into our inventory. We've got all 10 parts of the prologue put together here, craft it, and that just adds it to the archive. Now, we're going to go into the archive here and see what else has been added, but I don't think anything else will happen until we get the final one. Now, I'm not exactly sure what will happen, but I do believe something will happen. We'll be rewarded with something when we get to the final Toki Tale. This gave us Volume 1 and Volume 3 over here, but, you know, it is what it is. Obviously, we still need to find Volume 2, but now that I'm thinking about it, if we scroll down even further, you'll see that there's Volume 4, 5, and 6. Now, this is probably very important if you think about it. They're going to be adding more pages in the future islands that they make available, specifically with a lot of the leaks happening right now with 2.1, 2.1 having a new island added to it with a new boss, obviously with the Raiden Shogun. Obviously, more volumes will come available as more zones are added to Inazuma. So, just bear that in mind. But, because the video is not actually about these volumes, we found the first volume, the Toki Tales prologue, got all 10 pages. Hope it was helpful, guys. I'll possibly be back tomorrow with the second, second Islands pages, but that's actually just volume 2. I should call it just the volumes. But I'll be back with the final 10 pages of the Toki Tales, hopefully tomorrow if I actually find them all. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, hit that like button, and if you enjoy this type of content, then hit that subscribe button. Have an amazing day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.